So Dr. Barwani, Paris, pleasure being here at your beautiful shipyard today, and thank you for your time. You come from oil and gas to hospitality and then the yachting industry. So where did your inspiration and especially your passion for the ocean come from?
The oil and gas is a profession for me, but the yachting industry is a passion. It's where my love is and it's where I really enjoy myself. It's from childhood. I've always enjoyed the ocean. I've enjoyed playing on the beach, I've enjoyed swimming and fishing, and this is how it's all started. I came here basically, initially, with the interest to buy a yacht. I met with the owner. The owner said, look, you might be interested in looking at buying the shipyard. And then I realized the shipyard is for sale. I talked with the management, I saw the operations, I was impressed. Basically, I was convinced this is the industry I wanted to be in. It's always has been a kind of a dream to be in the boat business. I bought my yacht just 1 year before I bought Oceanco. I've kept the yacht ever since. We use it as a family getaway or get together, and I really have enjoyed it. And now I have grandchildren, and the grandchildren always ask me, Grandpa, when can we go out on the boat? I think that's the whole thing about yachts. It's where the family gets together. Not only my family, but most families do.
We actually started building an Oceanco for Dr. Barwani, but it was sold in the meantime to a client. I think in the essence, Oceanco is about the connection that we seek with our clients, on the one hand, and the connection that we seek with our partners and experts from the industry, but also from outside the industry. We even have a co-maker program, because we really believe those are the two ingredients to build better yachts.
I mean, to me, when somebody asks me what Oceanco means, it's the very best. It's the top of the yacht building industry.
The Oceanco yachts, they really represent the story of our owners. And I think if you really look at our client base, they have ambitions. And these ambitions usually are beyond what is currently available in the market. And that is where the chemistry starts. Ambitions from the clients, the passion and the vision enabling attitude that we have, and bringing that together creates an Oceanco.
What role are sailing yachts playing for Oceanco?
We have had the fortune to build sailing yachts. We built the largest ketch in the world, the Puyo. Undoubtedly the most sustainable and innovative sailing yacht, which is Black Pearl, and of course the recently delivered Kourou. The sailing yacht is in our heart, and I think clients come to us because of our collaborative ethos in making these complex projects work. But for us, there is no big distinction between a sailing yacht and a motor yacht, because it's this work ethos that we have across all our projects.
Is there a particular ritual that you say this is an Oceanco ritual?
I think the key laying ceremony is a ritual, and the funny part of it is you have to eat a herring. It's a raw herring. And it takes a particular test to really like a raw herring. But it's very Dutch, and it's part of the ceremony here and the tradition.
That's beautiful, because those are the little details that in the end create the family, the Oceanco spirit. You leave your ego at the door and you embrace collaboration.
You cannot innovate alone or in isolation. You have to do it together. And we really try to push the industry forward, and that's why we also seek this togetherness and collaborations. So we have quite a few exciting projects under our hands. Unfortunately, we cannot talk about all of them due to confidentiality, but you will see today Project H, which we're finalizing here, and that was of course a remarkable project. It's not even a refit, it's a rebuild. So we took back a 20-year-old Oceanco, and we're bringing it to the market with the latest and the greatest technologies available today. but we also have projects on the drawing board. And there we are working on projects where we see that we are reducing our reliance on fossil fuel. So these are projects which have very, very specific roadmap, which we call energy transition platform, which will lead us to the eventual net zero solution. And one of those projects is Aeolus.
So we could tap upon the yachting industry for future owners and the advice?
I remember one specific Oceanco client that we had, and he said, very frankly, he said, I regret getting into yachting so late in my life. So I think as an advice, it's important if you enter into this journey to try and enter when you're younger, and also to get people around you that get your vision, and then your experience in this industry will be elevated beyond what you can expect.
Dr. Barwani, what is your favorite place on board a yacht?
Off deck. Sitting off deck on a beautiful day, relaxed, enjoying the weather, enjoying basically the feel of the sea, the ocean, the sky in the off deck. Nothing beats that. And friends and family.
So what is your favorite yachting destination?
Well, currently, of course, Oman, because that's where I live. But also I know all the places to go. And there are beautiful little islands just outside Muscat. There are beautiful lagoons and bays that you can go in, and it's a beautiful place, and people have not discovered Oman. And North Oman, we have like the Norwegian Fjords, where you can go in between mountains, and you can go deep, I would say 20, 30 kilometers into the area, and there are dolphins there. It's a beautiful place.
But the beauty about yachting is that you can also start exploring different places, and I think personally that is the beautiful thing about yachting. You don't need to be static like with a house.
Are the 3 Oceanco yachts that you are most proud of?
Black Pearl, and because it's very innovative. It's a sailboat, but it also generates electricity as it moves. It stores electricity on it, and it was doing that before this became a fashion. To me, it's the most beautiful Oceanco. But also like Bravo, Eugenia, it uses 1/3 less energy than a typical yacht of that size. And it has smaller engines. The hull is extremely efficient.
If I go to a different era, I think Alfa Nero still holds a very special place. That's really a yacht which put us, on the map. And it was also, again, in terms of innovations, that was one of the very, very first yachts which brought the whole lifestyle of yachting closer to the sea. On the aft, we also had a pool which was able to transform into a helipad. So it is this combination of innovations together with putting Oceanco as a solid player in the market. And the nice thing is that up till today, the name has never changed. So even though owners have changed for the yacht, they kept the name.
What is luxury for you?
Luxury is to be able to relax and have friends around you, relax, not have worries about work or worries about business, but be there with friends and not, and get away from everything else. To me, that's luxury. Luxury is not an item. To me, luxury is a state of mind.
The state of mind, and I think it's the possibility of not needing to compromise on your priorities, on your time or values. That's really luxury. And if you can spend that time with people that you love, that's luxury.